Smells make you feel sick. People make you feel sick. They punch, they shiver, they hiccup. It's nice to have some big old pillows. Guys, welcome to my channel. So today I've got another Virgin Journals, and I thought I'd make today a special one because number one, I have reached 700,000 subscribers on this channel, and I just want to say thank you guys so much. I feel like I've been doing YouTube for like over 5 years now, and it's always been a hobby, and now, you know, it's something I do long term, and you know, we've been on this steadily growing this whole time, and it's just a benchmark, and everyone's been telling me about it. So thank you guys so much. It's Mother's Day on Sunday, and I was like, okay, this is super relevant to, like, you know, this time of year, so I don't know why I wouldn't do it. And three, I know I've been a little bit about, you know, being pregnant and stuff. I didn't really want to talk about it because I don't really want to focus on the fact that I'm about to be a baby mama. I didn't want to focus on that, and you guys know what I'm like I'm all about beauty, fashion, and all that kind of stuff on this channel. But why not? I wanted to do something special for you guys today. I want to give you the lowdown and the truth behind pregnancy, and I mean, this is just in jest, okay, but these are maybe some of the things that you don't know that maybe you should know. So number one, you need to wee all the time, and I'm talking about before you even know you're pregnant. Like, you're waking up in the middle of the night 3 or 4 times, like needing a wee. You're talking, you need to wee. You're walking, you need to have a wee. And basically, if you need to wee, you just feel no shame. It's like, is there a toilet here? Excuse me, I'm pregnant, I need a loo. Like, literally knowing where the toilet's gonna be is imperative when you are pregnant. And it's one of those things where you never thought that you would have like a weak bladder. You feel like, you know, old people have weak bladders. Nuh-uh, pregnant people have weak bladders. And you know, there are times where I've, you know, had a little trickle and everything come down my leg, and you can't really do anything about it. So weeing is definitely real when it comes to being pregnant. So number 2, your hormones genuinely play havoc with you. And I was never someone who suffered from like PMT or anything like that, and I always kind of like roll my eyes at people like, oh, my hormones or something. Like, what are you talking about? But this ish, like, hormones will have you acting crazy, happy, sad. Like, it's insane literally what they do to you, and you feel like you're a different person every single day. And like, in the early stages, I basically went through angry mama bear stage, and I was very, like, you know, closed, which I'm sure loads of you guys realize. I was really closed and very protective, like, don't ask me any questions, like, real quick, snappy. I will snatch your head off with my words real quick. And I really equate that down to the hormones, whereas now I'm like in my like happy bubbly stage. I'm like, oh, please stay like this, please stay like this. But I also had like really bad down times as well. Like, you would not see me, I was like hoveling like some hermit in a cave. So the hormones really genuinely play a number on you, and it's definitely worthwhile just being aware of that and telling people around you, you know, sorry mate, it's just the hormones. So number 3, what's a fanny, right? My Americans don't call fannies fannies, but we call fannies fannies, and fannies is basically the vajayjay. And I basically have said, what's a fanny, because I don't know what it looks like anymore. You know, when you don't have a belly in front of you, you can look down and see your lovely, beautiful you know, V area, but now I haven't seen my fanny looking downwards for actually a long time. And if I want to see my fanny, I basically need a mirror. And it's one of those things you don't realize you're going to miss until you're like, how do I see what's going on down there? How is it looking right now? But you actually need a mirror to see your fanny. And that's the one thing I'm going to be really excited. Like, I have my baby, obviously I'm really happy to like have my baby, and I'm like happy to see my fanny. So yeah. So number 4, your boobs get really big. I'm sure lots of you guys know this. You get lovely big pillowy boobs, but not only do they get big, they get painful, they get veiny, they change color, and they just become quite heavy. And a support bra is really real. I have to wear a bra to bed. I would probably wear a bra in the shower if I possibly could, but you genuinely need support because they become so big and so heavy, and just you can feel them like stretching, and like the veins are just like there all over them, like saying hello, I'm ready for milking. It's nice to have some big old pillows. In the same breath, you know, you don't let anyone touch them because you're like, no babe, no, away from the boobs. So number 5, getting up and out of anything like a bed, a chair, a car, a cinema seat is basically a 2-man job. I'm not going to lie to you that I literally look like a whale getting out of anything. I'm like oohing and ahhing and ooh. Every time I move, I literally look like a joke. Like, it's hilarious. I don't want people to see me getting out of the car. I need like a veil to get out of the car because I get out like crouching tiger, hidden dragon. I just look ridiculous when I come out of a car, especially because I've got a lowrider car. We are changing our car because I just like, this is not practical for anybody. No. And even in the middle of the night, I'm not going to lie that I have had to like lean on Mike and roll over, and I've had to hobble to the loo and him kind of help me up. So you definitely need people to like lean on where you want to move, because you get, you know, a couple of aches and pains and you lose your center of gravity. So that kind of, oh, I can do it myself. Yeah. Number 6, you don't get big for a good while. You know, when you think of pregnancy, you feel like you're gonna have, you know, a big pregnant belly, blah blah blah. By 5 months, I still really wasn't showing that I was pregnant, even 5 to 6 months. So that mindset of, you know what, you're gonna have a really nice big belly, like, no, it really doesn't happen till like the later dates, and then you basically pop. And I popped probably about a month and a half ago. Maybe 2 months ago I popped, basically. But yeah, you have no belly. But what it is that you kind of go through like a bloated stage where you know you're pregnant, you feel like you're bigger, but you kind of aren't that much bigger, and then it can be a little bit awkward. I remember like going away and just feeling like I look bloated, but I'm not. And I didn't know what to wear, and so I was wearing really baggy stuff so that I wanted to look either not pregnant and bloated, or like look really, really pregnant. But once you do get that big old belly, you can definitely wear it with pride because you don't have to suck in or anything anymore. So having that belly kind of makes you feel like, yes, I'm an affirmed pregnant woman. The maternity clothing game in the world right now is not strong. For some reason, they make everything look like some form of tent or grandmaster, and I was just like, no, I'm not wearing it. I do definitely have maternity jeans, but maternity dresses and tops, they're not my thing. So for me, when it's come to maternity style, yes, I've got skinny jeans and I wear normal pencil skirts, and I put like a long top over it in probably a size 10. I'm normally a size 8, a size 10 or a size 12, just to give me that oversized baggy look. But the maternity clothing game isn't strong. Number 8, you are not the only pregnant person in the world, or in your relationship, or in the situation. I feel like my husband is also pregnant. He gets pregnancy pains and frustrations, and I feel like what it is that your emotions kind of rub off on everybody else, and you really do have to be quite considerate of the people around you, because everybody becomes so honed into you that sometimes they don't look after themselves. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, my mum has been cooking for me every single day. I get a little packed lunch. Okay, when I was a kid, I didn't get packed lunch, but now that I'm an adult who's expecting a child, I get packed lunch. Oh my gosh, my mum is enjoying pregnancy as well. So just be aware that, you know, lots of people around you are going to feel the same things that you feel, maybe from an emotional perspective. Being in labor is not the only pain you're going to feel. I thought that, you know, during pregnancy, like, oh, it's all fun and games, la la la, whatever. And then when you give birth, you know, it's owie when you give birth. The amount of owies that I have faced have been really real, from pelvic girdle pain, or SPD as they call it. So because you are getting bigger, you release a hormone called relaxin, which basically makes all your ligaments a little bit looser. And so what it means is that your kind of pelvis moves position. You might get back pain, you might get groin pain, you might get leg pain, and simple tasks become a little bit hard. I had a fibroid as well. again, because of the hormones, because I had an increase in, I think it's progesterone or whatever, I don't know, one of the hormones, then caused a fibroid to grow, and that was like insane and painful. You know, I broke my bone because I was trying to protect myself, and I trip up all the time. You just get lots of aches and pains, I'll be honest with you. So I mean, it's amazing and it's totally worth it, but don't just think it's okay, it's all plain sailing until you give birth, because there's a lot of things that happen in between, including breathlessness. Like, even talking now, I'm like taking deep breaths. Morning sickness should basically be called all day sickness, and not that you vomit and get on with your life. You basically feel like you're constantly going to vomit, you constantly feel sick, smells make you feel sick, people make you feel sick, moving makes you feel sick, but sometimes you don't even be sick, and that's the worst thing, when you feel like you need to be sick but you can't get it out, so you just feel constantly nauseous. And it's not just in the beginning, some people have it throughout their pregnancy. I definitely had it for about 2 to 3 months, and then had bouts of it coming in and going away, that kind of thing. Now it's not so bad, like, thank God, but honestly it's that constant nauseous feeling. It's just gross. So baby kicking is cute, but they don't just kick, they punch, they shiver, they hiccup, they kind of like vibrate, they stretch, they elbow, they do all kinds of things. And there is nothing like feeling your baby move inside you, and then it's like, it's almost like a sense of comfort, like, you know, baby's all right, and then you're like, do you want to relax there? I don't know what party I wasn't invited to, but you might want to just take a chill pill. And I definitely have those moments, especially when I'm sleeping. I'm like, this child's doing some form of dance on the inside of me. But right now, there should be no dancing, there should just be sleeping. So the kicks are cute, but there's flips, vibrations, kicks and punches, and they're all going on inside of you, and you kind of see them from the outside as well. So you know, you'll be like calling your friends, like, have a look at what this child is doing right now. And usually as soon as you call someone to look, the baby stops. That happens all the time. Is that you don't actually have to get fat during pregnancy, or you don't have to eat for 2 or gain lots of weight. And I know there are women who were genuinely worried about that, and I was one of those people. I'm not gonna lie, you know, I'm a little bit vain, and I, you know, care about the way I look, and I wasn't ready for that body change. And I feel like in the beginning I felt like I had changed so much, and I didn't even look any different. But actually I gained quite a bit of weight in the early stage, and then it just kind of stopped. But the theory of eating for 2 is totally false. If you say only ate for 1 or didn't even eat a lot, your baby would just steal all your nutrients and you'd be really unwell. But you don't need to eat for 2 at all. I would just say eat your normal diet that you always eat, 200 calories more, which is basically like half a meal, or I think it's like a Nutribar or something like that. That's all you basically need in pregnancy. And then just keep your greens and all your fresh food really up there, and then you can basically lose, you know, afterwards you can tone up. And I've been looking at so many women, I know you all saw the Tiana Taylor snapback and the Sarah Stage. Oh Lord, these women, I was speaking to someone, they said these women are doing the rest of us women a disservice because they snap back better than before they were pregnant. I'm hoping that that is my portion. In Jesus' name. The next thing is that having a baby doesn't have to stop you. I mean, I still do lots of work. If you watch my vlog channel, and maybe if you know what I do outside, I love working, and I think that was one of my biggest fears. It's like this thought of slowing down. It's like, I don't slow down. But yes, you might have to change the way you work, but it doesn't have to stop you. You can be you, plus so much more, plus this sense of creativity and almost urgency and passion that you've got something coming in. You don't have to feel like it's a limitation. I did say that I did feel like worried that it was going to take from me, but I realized that, like, for instance, after getting married, you know, people that are like, you know, you get married, you're locked down. I was like, my life changed 10 times for the better. Like, it got so much more exciting, so much more creative. I did so much more. I feel like the exact same thing applies to when you have new life and new love in your life. You get to basically explore and be creative and have more fun, and it's like a zeal or like an urgency that you've got something coming on the way that you've just got to give your all to. So do all you possibly can, and I felt so much more inspired, which is why I've been filming so much and doing loads of videos and doing my vlogs and doing my blog and everything. And it's just literally been in the last few weeks, in the last few months, that I've just felt like, come on girl, we got baby Grace on the way. Finally, pregnancy is a rare and beautiful experience. With all these things that I've just said, they sound a little bit negative, but I'm telling you that the whole thing will outweigh it. Like, the fact that you get a baby at the end, it's definitely not all roses, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it is, because it's not. But you know, knowing that you have life at the end of it makes so much difference. And to all the mothers out there, I know you've been through it. I know that some of you had amazing pregnancies, some of you had crazy pregnancies, some of you have had pregnancies that haven't necessarily gone full term, but hopefully your blessings have arrived and will come. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of do a video today that was reflective of the process of, you know, pregnancy, so you guys out there can appreciate your mothers and all the things that they're going through, because it made me appreciate my mama a lot more. And that's basically it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and hopefully it didn't scare you or put you off or anything, or maybe it just like filled you with some excitement. But I wanted to do something that was a little bit personal to my current situation, and I think that's it. I will have another Virgin Journals next week, so just tell me what topic you want me to talk about. I'm thinking about talking about finance, to be completely honest with you, but we will see. So let me know in the comments, thumbs up if you enjoy videos like this, and then if you have anything else to say or a shout out to your mom or anything like that, then definitely do, because I totally appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Hey guys, so today I'm finally going to do an updated skincare routine video, and I feel like people have been asking me to do a skincare video for ages.